Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we probably have some of the coolest news, and I feel like I always say that, but we have some of the coolest news going on right now with the PlayStation restocks, and kind of a really nifty thing that Sony is going to be doing in the very near future. Now, we've covered a lot of restocks on the channel. It's one of the main things we kind of do on the channel right now, and also make sure Sony news as well. So I always go beg you guys to go subscribe and all that good stuff to help you guys get your consoles in general. But when it comes to this, we've seen a lot of different stuff throughout the years. At this point, we've seen Amazon drops, we've seen Myers walk-ins, we've seen European restocks, etc. And it's been kind of intriguing to see how the actual whole restock process has actually been going. But now we actually have one of the cooler things that we've ever seen Sony go and do, and they're basically going and, well, setting up some consoles literally into space. Now, this is a very, very intriguing thing that we had one of our Japanese viewers reach out and talk to us about. We also had some translation help too as well. But this is honestly one of the coolest things I've actually had a chance to go and see. So I'm going to go and show you guys up this, show up the actual article itself, and, well, overall just talk about this because it's actually probably one of the cooler things I've seen just in general. Now, there's a big difference between, of course, walking to Walmart to actually go get a console versus literally sending one up to space. So let's go and dive on into it. If any of you guys are brand new and you guys like all these types of news, make sure you guys are subscribed to the YouTube channel itself. We also are giving away a PS5, so you guys just want to YOLO and subscribe for that. You guys are very much welcome to. We also made a pretty nice video earlier on today about how Sony actually literally is getting like basically shut down by the government for some acquisition stuff. So I'll leave that link down below if you guys want to check it out. Leave a like if you guys enjoy this type of stuff. We have the Amazon links down below for the disc and digitals, Twitter and Twitch link down below, and of course the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. Just go get free stock, free money, and Coinbase. If you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency, you guys go and get free Bitcoin. So if you guys, for some odd reason, don't know, we actually do have an international space system, base or station. If you guys don't know, we actually usually have people kind of coming and going all throughout the actual space system itself. As of right now, you guys even see in the actual NASA website, they've been actually collectively around 7,000 hours, many, many months kind of putting together. So, of course, one of you guys are literally sitting there up in space. You literally get bored after a while. I mean, granted, you're going to be sitting like in kind of a little bit of a locked up room. You don't necessarily have too much of a good internet connection. I do believe there actually is satellite connection too as well, which has actually been getting better and better throughout the years that have been going on. But most of the time, you are there to work, whether to go research how the effects on the human bodies, or anything of the sort. Like, basically, if you're going to space, there's a reason why to actually go and do things and test things out. They usually sometimes even do other things like trying to grow plants, trying to grow potatoes, kind of see the effects of things in space, etc. And also, like as I mentioned, see the effects on the human body. But of course, if you're there for literally months and months and months, you do go get bored. So as I mentioned, Sony now is going to be sending out some consoles literally into space for the people that are on the International Space Station right now. So we have the article mixed in over here, but we're going to go and just do the Google Translate itself. Also, one of my friends go and double check it out here to make sure we're all pretty much good. We basically did the initial translate on Google to make sure this was actually the right article and stuff, and then have one of my friends go and help out and try to go and finalize it as well. So major shout out to you. Thank you very much, my friend. All right, it's cool. Basically give you guys a rundown on this. Victor Glover, I always want to say like Donald Glover whenever I see names like that. Professional astronaut that's currently on board the International Space Station has specifically reached out to Sony to have them deliver the brand new PS5 to space. Sony has reached out to confirm and help foster up a strong political space bond with the American NASA project and foster good international space relations that they'll be supplying the crewmates with brand new consoles for the space station, including some of the new AAA titles and a week early copy of Ratchet and Clank before the public is able to access it. As of now, the crew has been in orbit for 7,455 hours total. I was just gonna be kind of throwing that in there myself. And of course, that leads to folks being quite bored and their time off. Sony is expected to be adding this precious and limited edition cargo for their next major restocking shipment to the International Space Station in the next upcoming weeks, in the next 30 days or so. This also has boded with people asking where is Microsoft in all of this. Apparently, the crewmates also did reach out to Microsoft to see if they'd be able to go and buy or purchase the Xbox Series or X or S, and so far have not seen any responses so far from Microsoft. Sony executives at the company had this to go and say: "We are proud of our spacemen." I'm not sure for that one. My friend said it was possible translation error. I'm not sure if spacemen is the right thing to go call them, astronauts, who are taking huge technical strides to expand into the world of space. They're doing what many of us dreamed of doing as children, so it is our biggest honor to provide them with what they love doing as children. Playing games. It's our company's honor to provide the necessities for fun downtime during their experience in the International Space Station. Now, there's a few little bits and pieces also mixed down in with this article too as well, but my friend basically said that was like the very, very, like, I guess, thing we want to be on the lookout for. There's apparently some other little mixtures of information on the actual logistics of it, where basically they kind of went more in the in-depth of saying, When it comes to the actual consoles themselves, the overall expected cost just to actually go move a PS5 literally to space was apparently over $100,000 just to go and have that small little corner of an actual box for the self, as well as also what I think was mentioned is that they're not actually including the actual normal box itself that it comes with. So if you guys know how if you guys go buy a console, you have like the random console box mixed on in, where basically they said they're actually gonna be removing that, opening up the actual box itself that's being sent on in, and they're more so going to try to go and compact it on out, and also try their best to go and pre-download anything that they need to actually have up there in terms of updates and all that stuff as well, other previous games, mainly because as you guys probably would guess or would hopefully know that the internet up in space is not really that good. I did also go touch on that before, is that they actually do have the actual International Space Station, I believe, kind of linked up with something similar to Starlink, if you guys know about the Elon Musk project, where they basically go and have the internet connection from various satellite technology sent on in. But of course, if you're literally in space, you're not getting like the normal download speeds to be able to go and download and upload your games as fast as you possibly can. So as I mentioned, I think they're more so trying to open up the box itself, put it into a specific more so cargo box, or more so trying to go and store it for actual pure like efficiency reasons, I guess, more so to save on cost, because as I'm sure you guys probably know, rocket fuel is kind of expensive, especially if you're sending out more of a luxury project like a PlayStation 5. But as well, I don't think they're being too wasteful, because I believe from what we actually read for all this research mixed on in, is that they're actually going to be also including up a bunch of actual like food for more so like space food, etc., and a few of the other projects that they necessarily need for their actual research up in space. And I believe they're also including some seeds, I believe, as well. There's also a guitar. I'm trying to remember from the actual article itself because my friend translated up for it. It's supposed to be, I believe, a guitar as well. I think also one person is also going and getting like a sketchbook, which is kind of interesting, like that, more of like a coloring kind of book like that. And I think there's a little bit of more rumors and research mixed on in. They were trying to go and do some proper coloring, and more so to kind of see the effects of something like a marker and crayon, long-term space exposure, how actually the ink would actually go and react, how long it take to go and dry, etc. Which to me is actually kind of really cool, if kind of cool news. I'm not sure if any of you guys are kind of big into space or space technology, but more so imagine in the future, or maybe we actually have a chance to go up to colonize Mars or a different planet, or even have more international space systems. And I wonder how hard or how often we'll actually have new supplies coming from Earth. So think maybe like 50 years, 150 years from now, if we have people up on maybe a Mars space station, will they actually ever go get the consoles? Will they ever actually have a chance to go and have them delivered? What would they do about phones, other different types of technology? What if like a laptop breaks, etc.? Do they just go and send them like 50 spares and hope for the best? It's actually kind of very interesting and intriguing to go and see, because I'm not like, as of right now, we more so just have them go and restock either when new people showing up on the International Space System or not. It's very intriguing. Like, I'm not sure if you guys like all this space talk or intrigued on all the space talk too as well, but I think it's very cool that Sony themselves are literally sending up consoles up to the moon. I mean, who knows, maybe in a few years we'll have, maybe for the PlayStation 6, we'll have to start doing some like moon restocking videos instead of just doing Amazon, Walmart, and Target, all those other places. So if you guys all enjoyed this video, it's very nifty and very cool that Sony is taking, like, helping out people up in the space, literally, and the fact that over there that we have such big Sony fanboys even up floating above us right now. I think that's nothing short but awesome and cool to go be mixed on in. And I think overall it's just cool experience, get to know that we actually have this kind of going on. And the fact that they even can go and do it, even though it is expensive and at least somewhat wasteful, but at least on the bright side, as I mentioned, they're more so including that with other actual resources that they need to be sent on into. If anything, I'm more so jealous they're getting early Ratchet and Clank. Like, I wish I had early access going to get to play that, but apparently the timing worked out really well for them, so it works out for all of them. So hopefully all of our space boys will stay up there and being nice and safe. It's really cool to see Sony doing something like this and helping out people as well, and hopefully they'll actually enjoy their gaming experiences, and hopefully they don't have to do a random update for something like Warzone, which is another 50 gigabytes up in space with space internet. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Hope you guys have a good rest of your days and all that good stuff. I appreciate you guys all for hanging on out. We'll have some of the videos from earlier on today mixed on in as well. We also have the Amazon links down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, especially for the PS5 giveaway. The Twitter and Twitch stream link down below too as well. I hope you guys all have a good rest of your days as well. Love you guys all, and thank you guys all so much for watching. With some more restock news all throughout today as well. I'll see you guys up later on.